We probably put the message out every year about, this year's going to be a bad bushfire year. Well, the actual facts are that every year in South Australia we have a bad bushfire year.
Bushfires are a real threat for people who live in South Australia. The CFS use aircraft and other aerial resources to assist firefighters on the ground to suppress bushfire. This is the AT-802F single-engine air tanker. It's the largest firefighting single-engine air tanker in the world. It has a wingspan of over 18 metres and a 1600 horsepower turboprop engine, making it capable of speeds around 300 kilometres per hour. It has a tank capacity of over 3,000 litres, with the ability to drop foam, water enhancers or long-term retardants. It's able to be refilled and deployed very quickly.
We have 10 of these aircraft which are alongside me here. They're an Air Tractor 802F, which is the firebombing version of this particular aircraft.
Our primary role, I suppose, is to get there quickly, keep the fire small. We can be wheels up within 3 minutes of having a call. So these aircraft are really best used as an initial attack response.
Built in the USA and designed originally and specifically for firebombing. So a lot of the community think that perhaps they're just a crop dusting aircraft. That's not correct at all. These are actually designed and built primarily as firebombers.
The aim of air suppression is not to extinguish a fire. It's never been designed or capable of doing that. What it can actually do is reduce the intensity enough so that ground crews can get in and actually extinguish it. The logistics behind air operations in CFS is significant. For the 17 aircraft that we operate, there's probably about 150 personnel that assist us to keep them in the air, and it's probably a 3 to 4 month planning and preparation period every winter to get those machines ready.
It is a big team. The aviation section is a significant number of people involved in what's a fairly difficult job. So there has to be a team effort. The community believe, I think, a lot of times that aircraft are the silver bullet, if you like, of firefighting, but it's not the case. At the end of the day, if dust is bad or smoke is bad or low cloud, it doesn't matter whether you've got a small Cessna or even one of the very large air tankers, they can't fly unless they've actually got visible areas to drop in.
When we go out to fight a fire, generally it's hot and it's windy and it's rough. We have a lot of smoke, so poor visibility, obstacles, power lines.
It's high temperature, high winds, and it becomes a very difficult operating environment for any aircraft.
I suppose we've seen some fairly major fires over the years. Some where it's almost been pitch black underneath the smoke.
Our number one mantra is the safety of the operation. If I can use the Samson Flat Fire as an example, on the Saturday we had up to 31 aircraft coming in and out of the fire. Probably the biggest fire I've ever been to was the Wangari fire in 2005. Fastest fire I've ever seen, and the most devastating, of course, apart from Ash Wednesday. The biggest issue for us when we're trying to protect an asset and with aircraft is smoke. And if householders can remove flammable vegetation from around their houses, it reduces the amount of smoke around the house and might give us a better chance of actually getting in and dropping loads around the house to protect it.
Any prevention works that people do in summer or prior to summer are an advantage to keeping the whole community safe.
The general householders in bushfire-prone areas can do the simple things around their homes, and whether that's removal of vegetation, checking of pumps, it can certainly help us out a lot.
The CFS urges South Australian residents to prepare their property and make a bushfire survival plan. For more information, visit the CFS website.